Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 8 mindset hacks you can use to change your online business and your life. So if you're struggling right now with getting any results for your business, you're going to find these hacks very, very helpful. The first thing you want to do is be grateful and change your attitude. And what do I mean by that? You should be starting off each day off the right way, thinking of all the things you're grateful for. So you want to have a journal. You can go to the dollar store and spend $1 and get one of those little notebooks and start off with the phrase, I'm so happy and grateful I'm, and then whatever comes to mind, write them down. It doesn't have to be real big things. It can be the little things too. Because what happens is that nature abhors a vacuum. And when you start showing gratitude, you're going to attract more in your life to be grateful for. Like Tony Robbins says, trade your expectations for appreciations and your life will change. There are people out there who have it worse than you. So if you take the time to be grateful, it is really going to tilt your life and your business. And I found when I started doing that, it really helped me focus and stay on track. So always have the attitude of gratitude in everything. Step number 2. Who are you? You want to be able to uncover your roar. That's why I have the picture of the lion here, because what happens is so many people in online marketing, they tend to look for the easy way to get leads and to get sales. So what they will do is they will go out and they will use everyone. They're going to use the same done for you emails, canned social media status updates, same types of tweets, everything that you would get in a kit as far as the promotional materials. And what that does is it creates so much noise in the marketplace. And what that does is people can't find you. Your market is out there. You have people out there that are searching for you on Google with tears in their eyes, knowing you have the solution, but they can't find you because of the noise. So here are some ways to really help you unlock who you are. So here are the questions. Who are you? What do you stand for? Who are you fighting for? And where are you going? Because when you can get aligned with who you are, and then you marry that to what the needs of, you know who your audience is, you're going to create this vibration and you're going to be able to speak into your audience. There's a big difference between communicating at someone and communicating into someone. And when you have that difference, you know how to communicate into them, you are going to build a loyal following of people who are going to buy from you over and over again. Tip number 3, help those around you. Now, a lot of times when we are into marketing, we're looking at getting people. You're not looking to get people. You're looking for people who are looking for you. And when you can help provide a solution, you're helping bring out the best in others, you're going to bring out the best in yourself. And this is something I learned from 2 powerhouse internet marketers, Mark Hoverson and Ray Higdon, where you want to focus on making an impact versus making a sale. You want to seek conversation over conversions. And the question that you want to get to every day is, who am I serving today? How can I make an impact? And one way you can do this, and this is something that I started doing, and I was introduced to this by my friend Ray Higdon, which is Wealth Wednesday. And what we do every Wednesday is we go and we do something nice for somebody, a complete stranger we don't know, that involves some form of a financial exchange. And it can be as simple as paying for the cup of coffee for the person behind you in Starbucks, or maybe paying the toll fare for the person behind you, or maybe you have like a teacher behind you buying some supplies, you pay for those teacher's supplies. And what that does is you're training your brain to learn how to look at money differently by saying, hey, you know, even if it's just a small amount now, and you get so much joy in helping those around you, you're going to be able to do more when you make more money. So doing a form of Wealth Wednesday or a random act of kindness day is going to go a long way. Tip number 4, relax. You need to find time and balance. And one of the things I always see online, and it really kind of bothers me, is when I hear the words, I'm grinding it out. Who's grinding it out with me? And I'll be honest with you, I used to do that. And then what happened is I paid the price for it a year and a half ago, and I was hospitalized with type 2 diabetes because I didn't take time to find the balance to relax and take care of my health. So here's something to keep in mind while you're building your business is an 80-20 rule. Work 80% of the time and do what you want to do with that other 20% of your time. Maybe it's going to be doing stuff with your spouse. Maybe it's going to be doing some time with your pets, spending time with the kids, doing a hobby. Find that time. Okay, because what happens is when you're doing things that are relaxing, if your brain is stuck, maybe coming up with an idea, or how can I connect with people, how can I come up with that next piece of content or write that email, a lot of times when you are relaxed and you are out doing something you love to do, that idea will pop into your head. You see, when your brain is stressed out, it sends out a neurochemical that kind of suppresses concentration and thought. And your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So if you're stressed out and that brain is emitting that hormone, you know, if you've ever been in a spot where you're frustrated, and nothing seems to come, it just seems that the problems seem to magnify. But then all of a sudden, when you take like, I'm going to put it away and I'm going to go do something else, I'm going to do something relaxing. When you're doing something relaxing and you enjoy it, what happens is your brain releases another chemical which helps you relax. And when you relax, you're going to be able to focus and concentrate better and be more receptive to ideas. Now, even if you don't come up with that idea, you're still going to be better off because you are providing balance to your mind, your body, and your emotional state. So always find the time to get balance. Tip number 5, work on your mindset. When I first got started, I would sit there and I would be like, what am I going to do for, I was all focused on the marketing, okay? But I never focused on the mindset. Mindset is so important when you are building your business, because if you, we're stuck in this employee mindset when we start our business, thinking we're going to get paid every 2 weeks. When you're building your home business, not going to happen that way right off the bat. You've got to put in the work. And there are going to be times when you're not going to get the leads. People are going to drop out of your auto ship. You're going to have people leave your team. And so you have to be able to handle those moments when your business is rough. And that's when you want to start a success library of personal development and books. Get a subscription to Audible or podcasts where you have business influence, your company's leadership calls, and then what you do, and I learned this from Tony Robbins, which is called no extra time or net time. Use your commute time to grow your mind. I love listening to my Audible subscriptions or podcasts while I'm driving. It really is a way of growing your mind, growing your skill set. And when you're on your lunch break, instead of reading things like CNN or news, which can put you in a negative state, you can get out your Kindle and you can literally read books that will really help you change your mindset, change your way of how you view business, and start reprogramming and rewiring your brain for success. Almost every top earner is always reading and working on their mindset, listening to audio recordings all the time. Tip number 6, become an expert in your niche. Now, here's the thing. When people get started with an online business, they feel that they have to learn everything and then earn a lot of money first doing it before they feel that they're the expert. Totally wrong. You see, most people are the most successful people. The top earners are the people who do one thing better than everyone else in their field. Now, if you've done it one more time and have results, you're an expert, okay? So being the best is simply a matter of perseverance and time. Basically doing the right things long enough consistently. So what you want to do when you're getting started is focus on one skill you're going to develop as an online marketer. And maybe it's going to be learning how to get leads on Facebook. Maybe you're going to be focusing on how to build a YouTube channel, or maybe build on Instagram or Twitter. And you focus on that one section and that segment and work it until you get consistent results. And that consistent results may be generating 8 to 10 leads using that particular platform. And if you're good at it, then what you will do is you can go out and teach it. When you focus like that, you're going to avoid shiny object syndrome, where you're going to feel you have to sit there and buy every new thing that comes out. You're going to be more disciplined in what you're going to be investing your time and money in as far as training. Because what you want to do to become an expert, it's just invest, learn, and teach. You're going to invest your time in your money in learning a skill, and then you're going to turn around and teach it. Think about this. My buddy Ray Higdon also said this, that every piece of content you create as you're documenting how you're going through and showing people how to do this particular skill is like uncashed commission checks. So every time you are publishing a piece of content, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a status update, a live stream video, what you're doing is you're creating a digital asset that will bring you residual leads and sales down the road. Tip number 7, know your audience, okay? The key to online marketing is you need to build an audience and engage your audience before you can sell to your audience. So what you need to do is you need to find out who is your perfect prospect. Not everybody's your prospect, as much as your upline sponsor tells you, or the leadership. You have a certain segment of people who are going to respond to you. Because when you market to everybody, you market to nobody. And what you want to do is you want to attract the perfect prospect to you. You don't want to be chasing people down. Because if you're talking to the wrong people, you're always going to get a no. So here are some ways to know your audience. What are their dreams? What keeps them up at night? What are their fears? What is their big, audacious, hairy problem they're looking to solve? And what type of content or training do they want to see more from you? So when you are focused on serving your audience and solving their problems, you are going to be making money. Because selling, you're not going to be sounding like a used car salesman. It's going to be a natural byproduct because people know, like, and trust you enough that they're going to buy from you. People don't buy from websites, compensation plans, or companies. They buy from people who know, like, and trust. Now, this is the last tip. Don't be afraid to say yes, okay? A lot of times we hold ourselves back from doing things because of what people might think of us. Now, this is a picture of my buddy Ray Higdon, who has a fear of heights, and he was down doing a training down in the Caribbean, and they were doing some skydiving. So he went and he got over his fear, and so they took a picture of him skydiving here. And so this is a picture that he's rather proud of, and he says, if you're afraid of looking stupid, then you're going to live a smaller life than you deserve. Now think about that statement, okay? You were born to make an impact. You are destined to do great things. Okay, you were blessed with gifts and talents to share with the world. What are you going to do with them? And if you're letting other people dictate because of what they think, you need to get around and be around people and get better friends who are going to support you. You want to go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Did you find this video helpful today? If you did, leave a comment and share. Now, in all of these that I shared with you here, these 8 tips, I learned them from a system and a community that really taught me how to grow my online business. They gave me the tools, they gave me the training, and they gave me, most importantly, the mindset that really helped me turn my business around in the last 5 years. I have a video that walks you through exactly what this framework is and what this system is. All you have to do is go to www.drlisamthompson.com/framework. Give me your best email address and I'll send that training right over to your email box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.